Hey everyone, it's Warriors NRL Fanatics here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Hope everyone's doing well. If you are a new viewer to this YouTube channel, please make sure you don't forget to like the live stream. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button on this live stream as well. It all really does help. And also make sure you don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to the 2,600 subscriber mark, and we're trying to get to 3K subscribers by the end of the 2024 season. So hello to everyone. Hope you're all doing well. It is game day. Can't wait for the game this afternoon. Hello to Clinton. Hope you're doing well yourself. Can't wait for the game this afternoon. Warriors taking on the Manly Warringah Seagulls in the NRL clash. It is a triple header there. There are the three teams with the Jersey Flegg Cup team, I think, playing, and the New South Wales Cup team also playing as well. So please don't forget to like the live stream if you haven't done so already, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It all really does help the channel, and it's much appreciated as well. Now, for those of you who are wondering what is the stream about, well, it is a game day discussion and Q&A. So if you got any questions regards to the game this afternoon, please send them through into the live chat. Put in your question into the live chat there, and I will answer them as honestly as I can. So hello to Richard here. He's saying, Morana, dude, subbed up the Warriors. Good to see. Appreciate that, Richard. So, if you got any questions, feel free to do so. The game doesn't kick off for another couple of hours. Obviously, the game kicks off at 5 p.m. New Zealand time. So, here in Australia, for me, it'll kick off at 3 o'clock p.m. And, we've got the New South Wales Cup team also televised on Fox and KO. So, we'll be able to watch it here in Australia, and for those in New Zealand, we'll be able to watch it on Sky Sports as well, which will be coming up real soon, I think, actually. So it'll be 12:40 p.m. here in Australia. The New South Wales Cup team will play before the first graders. And also, just want to give a shout out as well to the Harold Matthews team. The under-17s team play tomorrow afternoon down at Leichhardt Oval against the Parramatta Eels in a sudden death finals match. First season in the Harold Matthews comp, and they are in the finals. So good luck to them. All the best to TJ Ashford, the coach, and the Harold Matthews team as they take on the Parramatta Eels, which won't be an easy game. They're one of the teams that finished third in the Harold Matthews under-17s competition. So shout out to them as they play a finals match tomorrow afternoon as well. And our New South Wales Cup team as well playing today, and our Jersey Flegg Cup side as well. So you got Kiwi Rider here. He's saying, good morning. How big of a loop is Nathan Brown? Is Nathan Brown for Manly? Yeah, it's a massive out because Nathan Brown has been playing very well for the Seagulls. And also you've got to remember as well that there's no Ruben Garrick, and Ruben Garrick is a massive out for them in the outside backs. Personally, I think, in my honest opinion, I think the Warriors have the better backline than the Manly Seagulls. But you look at the four-pack. The four-pack is an even battle between the two sides as well. So just looking at the team list, there are no changes to the Warriors team with the 24-hour team update. So only 3 players drop out, and that was Tane Tuapiki, Zion Ma'u, and Edward Cozy as well. So the Warriors line up exactly how they line up on Team List Tuesday as well. But for Manly, there is no Nathan Brown. So a huge loss for the Seagulls, who has been playing very consistently well for Manly this year. And it's a massive game. Manly cannot be underestimated going into this one. They beat Penrith last week down there in Manly. And they are going to be a tough opponent this afternoon for the Warriors. But very confident in the boys for sure. I feel like, the likes of Dallin being back and Kurt Capewell back is a huge in for the Warriors. Especially it helps the side. Kurt Capewell as well, bringing a ton of experience. And what he brings defensively to the table is massive as well. So, Richard's saying, true, Nathan Brown. Yeah, he is out for sure. And It's a game where the Warriors can look at as another winnable one, but they can also not underestimate the Seagulls side, because we look at the Seagulls, they traditionally do have a very good record against the Warriors, and Well, same could be said for Souths last week, but we went to Sydney and beat the South Sydney Rabbitohs. But confidence will be high for sure, being the attack looked a lot better than what it was in the first couple of weeks of the season. Execution is a lot better, and it's going to be a real competitive, close game, in my opinion. I think it'll be a close game. I'm hoping it's 13 plus, but I think it'll be a very close game today against the Seagulls as well. So, yeah, it should be a good one. Just looking at the bench, so yeah, Shadaris DeVita there, Tom Arlo, Jed Slunger, and Jacob Laban still retaining his spot in 17. And the Seagulls. Aaron Woods comes on to the bench here with Tafel Simply and Cole Lawton, Ethan Bullymore, which is, a very strong Manly side. It's a really strong Manly side. For those of you who haven't seen, I did a preview with Pro Enzo Vids, who's a Manly Seagulls content creator. He's an NRL content creator. We did a preview a couple of nights ago, and we discussed this game as well. So, yeah, look, it's a big game. It's a really big game for the Warriors, and a really important one. The Warriors looking to get their 4th win in a row and continue their climb up the ladder in the NRL table at the moment. Very competitive season so far, so any win will be massive at this point of the season. Only early on, but round 6, and look, confidence will be high for sure. For sure on this one. So, yeah, if you guys got any questions, please send in your questions through the live chat. If you got any questions with regards to the game, how do you think I feel this game's going to go? And send in your questions into the live chat. For those of you who are just tuning in, this is a game day discussion and Q&A. So if you got any questions regards to the game to this afternoon against the Seagulls, please let me know in the chat. Comment your questions in the YouTube live comment section. And, I will answer those questions in regards to the game this afternoon. Now, Richard's saying here, is your mate Pro Enzo going to the game? If he is, I hope he enjoys it. Yes, he is going to the game. He's actually in New Zealand at the moment. And, he will be going to the game. So hopefully he enjoys himself. But obviously, hoping the Wars get the win. He is a Seagulls supporter. So, yeah, look, he is going to the game. He's over there in New Zealand. And Edwin Napa is asking, how is the weather in Auckland? Well, I shall have a look and see what the weather forecast there is. I heard it's been raining all week. So, as you guys would know, I was in Auckland only a couple of weeks ago for the Warriors Newcastle Knights match. There at Go Media Mount Smith Stadium. It was my first time back there since 2018. So, yeah, it was an awesome time. I enjoyed my trip there. And, it was great to be amongst the atmosphere at Go Media Mount Smith Stadium. And if anyone hasn't seen, I did a vlog on that game. So, yeah, it was awesome being there. But Jose is saying here, up the fucking Waz. Absolutely, up the fucking Waz. And Jose is saying it's cloudy and windy. Cheers for that, Jose. And, he would know because, he's obviously in New Zealand. So, yeah, so cloudy and windy, that's not great at all. But at least it is not raining. That is the main thing. I hope he enjoys. Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, up the wires for sure. But guys, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you like the live stream. We've got 9 viewers here at the moment, so it's good to see a bit of a viewership. Make sure you like this live stream, click the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you're a new viewer and haven't done so already. We're getting very close to 2,600 subscribers, and we want to get to 3K subscribers by the end of the 2024 season as well. So if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good things, and it all helps the channel as well, and it's absolutely free. Now Jose is saying 20 degrees today, just strong winds, no rain to come. Back to you in the studio. Yes, so that's not too bad, I guess. But so just looking at the other bit of games we got here. So Warriors New South Wales Cup side, they're playing, I believe, at 2:40 p.m. kickoff. So that's 2:40. So, yeah, they're playing the Blacktown Workers Seagulls, and that game is going to be shown on Fox and KO in Australia and Sky Sports in New Zealand. And I was just looking at the New South Wales Cup side and put a bit of a peep into what team they've named for this afternoon's game. So, fullback Taintua Piki, Situ 2, Moala Graham Tafua, Ali Latoa, Edward Cozy, Ben Farr, Paul Roach is a halfback, Zion Mau, So they've got a few young players in this New South Wales Cup side, just looking at it. And Leka Haliasima as well, Kalani Going, Jerome Nomo Harry Grant. Quite a few young players on that under-17s Harold Matthews team as well, which is shout out to them as, again, massive shout out to them and all the best to them for their finals match tomorrow against the Eels, the third place Eels. It's a sudden death finals match down there at Leichhardt Oval in the Harold Matthews under-17s competition. So a massive shout out to them. All the best to TJ Ashford, the coach, and this side as well. But yeah, plenty of youth in that side. Obviously, last week, as you guys would know, Freddie Lussick suspended for 4 weeks due to that tackle he made on Lachlan Ilias. Now, look, personally, in my opinion, I don't think that deserved 4 weeks. I know it was a dangerous tackle. I understand that, but it's rugby league and it's contact sport. And it's a shame because he got injured. But yeah, look, I think that it was a shame because Freddie Lussick, is usually our backup hooker moving forward. So a real shame that he is out for the next 4 weeks there. But good luck to our cup side. They lost last week against the Bunnies there, a 26-20 in a real closest game, but they are playing today this afternoon. So Jose is asking here a question. Good question. Thanks, Jose. Good to see you in the chat. I hope you're doing well. And he is asking here, first try, I'll go Dylan, Watini, Zalesniak, and Adam Fanua Blake anytime. That is a very good shout. First try scorer, I'll probably say, I'm going to go Montoya, first try scorer. And anytime try scorer, I am going to go with DWZ. So these are my predictions for try scorers. And Richard's saying, I got game day nerves again. I have faith in the team and our fans. Come on, the boys, do us proud. Absolutely, Richard. There's always game day nerves. There's always nerves, regardless of how the team's going. We're playing great footy at the moment. And look, those losses to start the season weren't really a true indication of how we're going. And we've picked up results over the past couple of weeks. So, look, I don't want to sound cocky or overconfident, but look, I believe in the boys that we'll get the result today against the Seagulls, and I don't think it'll be easy. I think it'll be 1-12. I think it'll be a close game. Manly, Cherry Evans, we've got to be on watch for Cherry Evans. They've also got Tommy Turbo. He'll want to have a big one as well. They've got a strong 4-pack Manly. I think the only weakness for Manly is the outside backs, bearing Tommy Trbojevic. They're decent outside backs, but they're not, the outside backs that can really threaten the Warriors, just in my personal opinion. But the 4-pack's pretty strong for Manly with Jake Trbojevic. Jake Trbojevic, he is a really important player for Manly, what he brings defensively as well. So the Warriors are going to have to watch what Jake Trbojevic does. But, hey, we've got the team to do it. Chanel Aristotavita coming off the bench, play a bit of a role there. Play a bit of hooker, maybe playing the halves. I think there's a role that he could do. Tom Ali was really strong last week as well. You got to remember what Tom Ali off the bench was. It's with the amount of impact that he made as well. So, yeah, going to be interesting to see how that bench rotation all goes. What Webby does in this game with the bench rotation. Jacob Laban as well. How many minutes is he going to get? That's going to be real interesting to see how that all plans out. But Wade Egan, man, Wade Egan was awesome last week. He was the reason why we won that game. And I know a lot of people say that Sean Johnson was great. CNK was awesome as well. But Wade Egan really provided that impact. Without Wade Egan, the Warriors' attack just doesn't look as crisp. So, that's what I think. And Wade Egan's probably the best hook in the comp right now, in my opinion. I think he's the informed hooker in the comp. So, looking forward to this game. I really can't wait. But we're a few hours away from kickoff. It's quite a few hours away. But boy, I'm very excited. Nervous. I'm always nervous when the Warriors play, but pretty confident as well. So, Benny is saying here, Benny G says Josh used to play in the man in reserve, so is former Warrior and Brad Abbey. Which is interesting in itself. And Jose is saying here that 36-18. Geez, you're very confident, are you, Jose? 36-18. Well, I hope so. I really hope that's the scoreline. But maybe me myself, I am actually confident, but I'm also wary that Manly won't be an easy game. So, yeah, 36-18 would be a great score. I would love to see that scoreline. I think it'd be awesome in itself. But yeah, my missus has waiting in first try scorer and RTS anytime try scorer. Yeah, that's a really good bet actually. So hopefully that comes off. But last year we played Manly. We played Manly last year and it was 29-22, and that was a close game. And I think people remember that. Last year Manly weren't going too well, but it was a tough game against them. So I'm not expecting anything other than that. So, Kiwi Raider is saying who is opposite Oluwatu, Ford or Capewell? Good question. I think it's Ford. I think it's Ford. No, I think it's Ford from my memory. But if I'm wrong there, it's probably Capewell. But yeah, it's definitely Ford. Yeah, Ford for sure. Jackson Ford. So, they've got, Manly, they've got Tafao Simply as well, a former Warrior as well, coming off the bench. And Cole Lawton as well, who used to play for the Warriors as well. And as a Warriors fan, I remember when Cole Lawton played for us. And Cole Lawton didn't do such a bad job for the Warriors when he played for us a couple of years ago when he was at the Warriors colours there. But, yeah, Aaron Woods, he gets around quite a lot as well, Aaron Woods. So Ben Travojevic in the centres. I just feel like Ruben Garrick, with the goal kicking, he is going to be missed, the goal kicking from him. Ben Travojevic is a good, talented player, don't get me wrong, but I think Garrick is a big blow for them not having him there in that side for this game. So I think the key is definitely for Manly is Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans is the key. The halfback battle is going to be really exciting between Sean Johnson and Cherry Evans, two of the most experienced players in the game. Obviously, Cherry Evans still going around pretty strongly and playing well. And Sean Johnson, they're both not aging, are they? They're both playing very well at the moment. So that is the key for these sides. The halfback role with Sean Johnson, Cherry Evans, that's a huge battle between those two players. So, yeah. Those two will one of them will decide whether their team gets over the line in this game. So very looking forward to watching those two in action. But guys, don't forget to like this live stream. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you click the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe. If you are a new viewer to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And this is a game day discussion and Q&A. So if you got any questions regards to the game this afternoon, send in your questions and your comments, and I will read them out on the screen. So Kiwi Raider says Sean Johnson will play with territory with the wind. So yeah, and that will probably be the key as well, since it's windy over there in New Zealand, Auckland. So both players, Cherry Evans and Sean Johnson, will be trying to use the wind to their advantage and get their team plenty of position and apply the pressure to the opposition itself. So yeah, what I agree with you, Kiwi Raider, on that comment. But yeah, so just want to look at is the Jersey Flag playing at the moment? I'm just going to have a look at the Jersey Flag Cup and see if they've actually played. No, they play at 10:45 a.m. For me in Australia, so they haven't played yet. The SG Ball obviously have had their season done and dusted, and the knock-on effect New South Wales Cup team, they're playing this afternoon as well. So no game at the moment, but they do play real soon there. But so Jose is asking here, what game stood out so far? This game, Storm versus Bulldogs, was good. So on to a topic about other games at the moment. Start this round. Look, I watched the Storm Bulldogs game last night. I thought it was quite a very competitive matchup. The Bulldogs, well, they were very close, weren't they? They could have won that game against the Storm. But to the Storm's credit, they come back like they have over the past start of the season when they've been behind. They've managed to get back and win the game. So that was a full credit to the Melbourne Storm. Bulldogs didn't disgrace themselves and the efforts were there, but real typical of the Melbourne Storm to come back and win that game. So, yeah, it definitely stood out for me, that game. The Knights Roosters game was another close, very competitive game. And there's a few good games as well today and tomorrow as well. Now, I think it's been a pretty good start to the NRL season so far. Very competitive matches, good games. It's something that you love to see as a neutral as well. So, good to see the NRL going strong at the moment. And the Roosters Knights game, Joey Manu, man, what a performance by him. 300 meters, man, at the fullback spot. The Roosters don't lose a lot with Tedesco out, and Joey Manu is just a superstar. He's a superstar. So yeah, and as you see Benny saying here, Knights versus Chooks was epic. Joey Manu and Ponga were fire. Xavier Wilson had a breakout game for the Broncos. Yep, the Broncos last night, too good for the Dolphins. And I thought the Dolphins were pretty average in my opinion. I think the Dolphins could have been a lot better than what they showed. I thought they were going to be a lot better. So, look, full credit to the Broncos. They were great, but the Dolphins also themselves weren't particularly, well at all. But Nick from Australia. Hello to Nick from Australia from Sydney. Go the Cowboys. Good to see you, Nick. Good to see you, bro. And CJ Moxley as well. Good to see you also in the chat. Hope you're both doing well. But yeah, boy, I'm sort of getting nervous. The game is not only for a couple of hours, but I'm very nervous for this Warriors Manly Seagulls game. Yeah, man, can't wait, but I'm also nervous. But look, I was nervous last week against Souths, and we got a convincing win, which I was really surprised by. I didn't expect us to win by that much, but yeah, should be a good one. Should be a good one. There's a lot of good games coming up today, NRL wise. Can't wait for those. Looking forward to our game, of course. It's going to be a big one in itself. But guys, if you got any questions, feel free to send them through. I might just stay on for a couple more minutes and I might jump off and go and do some stuff before kickoff this afternoon. So yeah, if you haven't done so already, make sure you like the live stream, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We're trying to get to 3K subscribers. We're trying to get to 2,600. I believe we're really close to 2,600 subscribers as well. So do all the following: like, share, subscribe, and it helps the channel as well. And also, if you haven't done so already, go and check out the preview that I did with Enzo, Pro Enzo Vids, for the Manly Seagulls Warriors game I did a couple of nights ago. But yeah, so Kimbo Slice is saying, I think we grind them out and win comfortably. Hello to Kimbo, hope you're doing well. But yeah, I hope so too. I really hope we do win comfortably. I'll take any win at any margin. I don't really care how much by. I just would love to see us just get the win. And just looking at the ladder at the moment, the NRL ladder, it's pretty close for at the moment. So yeah, we're only early round into the season. So that shows how competitive the NRL is at the moment. And any win will do. It doesn't need to be a 13 plus. Look, I love it to be 13 plus because it'd be more comfortable to watch. But any margin will do. And Nick's saying, yeah, should Niokore start when he returns or stay off the bench? Good question, Nick from Australia. Should he start? That's a big one. I think if you're looking at it now at the moment and who's playing well, it's really hard to see how Niokore is going to get into the starting lineup right now. So I think Niokore is a good player. Look, when he plays for us, he always puts in a good performance. But at the moment, I'll probably have him off the bench personally. He has had a few injuries to start the season, and that's a bit of a worry, really, when you think about it, because last season, when he was playing, he was great, but then he also had some suspension issues, which, he needs to cut out in this game. But, I'll probably have him off the bench at the moment. Now, the Warriors forward depth is probably going to be tested over the next couple of weeks because there's no Niokore. Bunty Afoa as well is going to be missing for the next 6 weeks, I believe, 4 to 6 weeks. and that's gonna not that's gonna test our forward depth. It's gonna really test our full pick depth as well. And I think the key for the Warriors is making sure the likes of the Wade Egan's chances, all those players stay fully fit and don't get injured because if those players get injured, the Warriors are going to be tested out very significantly. So I've no doubt our depth is pretty good at the moment. The Warriors have pretty strong depth at the club right now, probably the best depth we've ever had in a while. But still, you need your key players on the field, and that's the importance of it too. So, and with the draw looking at the draw, and I don't want to get ahead of myself, but the next couple of weeks, they're all winnable games for the Warriors. You got the Dragons next week down there at Wollongong, which will be a tough one. The Dragons aren't an easy team to play over there. And then we've got the Titans at home on Anzac Day, followed on by the Roosters and Penrith before Magic Round. So it's quite a few games which are winnable, but then you got that Penrith game. So hopefully the Warriors can win a few more games and get before that Magic Round match against Penrith in round 11 as well. So yeah, look, the draw isn't too tough for us over the next couple of weeks. It's not too tough. So they're all games which the Warriors can get up and get a result. Yeah, like I'm just looking at it. Dragons round 7, Titans round 8. Newcastle will be tough. I think Newcastle, if you look at the game away at Newcastle, that will be difficult. Then we got the Roosters, and then we got the Panthers before the Dolphins, and then the bye in round 13 as well. So generally speaking, hopefully win today, and got the Dragons next week, which won't be easy, but it's very winnable as well with the Titans at home, and then the Knights away. So. Yeah, so Benny G is saying here, near Coro, I like, but he's injured for a few weeks, so it's Laban's time to shine if he gets a minute. Absolutely, I think it is. And I'm a massive fan of Jacob Laban, very good young prospect coming through the Warriors junior system as well. And he had a very good debut last week. I thought he was very good coming off the bench here. And, it looks, hopefully he gets a few minutes in this game against Manly this afternoon as well. But, yeah, so if you guys got any more questions or any more comments, feel free to do so. Anything regards to the Warriors game this afternoon, or if you got any questions in general regards to the NRL and my thoughts on the comp at the moment, just send them through. But game kicks off at 5:00 New Zealand time, so 3:00 Australia time. The first graders, New South Wales Cup. I will be watching the New South Wales Cup team real soon as well, which is on Fox and KO here in Australia and Sky Sports in New Zealand. I know there's probably a few people at the game, maybe already at Go Media Mount Smart Stadium at the moment, or some heading to the game real soon this afternoon. So, yeah, I hope everyone enjoys being at the game. Cheer on the boys, and another sold-out crowd. We just generally love selling out Mount Smart Stadium at the moment. The fans are on board with this team, really confident. With the way we're going at the moment, the way we're playing, Webby will no doubt make sure this team isn't complacent and make sure that, we're on from the kickoff as well. So, yeah, looking forward to the game. Really looking forward to the game in a couple of hours' time. So, Kiwi Raiders saying Waz backs being a forwards and need to play strong to get the backs. Exactly right, they do, for sure. I agree with you, Kiwi Raider. Like I said early in the stream, that I feel like the Warriors have the better outside backs. I feel like if Ruben Garrick was playing this game, I feel like Manly probably would have been even in that battle. But because there's no Ruben Garrick, I feel like the Warriors have the back line against the Seagulls there. But the 4-pack is definitely an even battle. Paseka, Olaway, Hamole Olakuatu, Jake Trebojevic, Corey Waddell's playing good for Manly this season. And then we've got Fanua Blake, obviously Barnett, Ford, Capewell, and Harris there. So, yeah, just looking at it as well. And you've got to also look at the hooker battle. And look, Lachlan Croker is a very underrated player for Manly as well. So I wouldn't put any hate on Lachlan Croker. I think he's a very handy player for the Seagulls. So then you got Wade Egan, and boy, he is going to be the key as well for the Warriors in the attack as well. And Rocco Berry, how good is Rocco Berry? The man himself, my man himself, Rocco Berry. He is been immense to start the season, and the most improved player by far this year so far as well. So I think what Rocco Berry's been doing, a shout out to him as well. So yeah, our forwards are fitter. Yeah, I agree with you there, Richard. I agree for sure. And Benny G saying his Zion Mo's knocking on the door and hopefully gets around versus the Dragons and and Titans. Titans? What is your take on Zion Mo? Zion Mo is a very very good talented player. He is another one coming through the Warriors junior system, which I rate really highly. There's quite a few, there's quite a few to name. But he is also another one that's coming through the system as well. And we saw him playing the trials against the Tigers in the preseason as well. So he's definitely knocking on the door for a first grade opportunity. And I think it won't be far away from getting one this year. So look out for Zion Mo. I definitely agree with you, Benny G, on that comment. And whether it's against the Dragons and the Titans, I'm not too sure. That all depends on what Webby decides to do with the side. But yeah, look, I'm glad I'm not the coach. I'm glad I'm not the coach. I'm glad I'm not Webby. But, there's some options out there that Webby can choose, which is a good thing. But it also can mean a bad thing as well in terms of headaches as well. So that's what I mean. Like, the Warriors can call upon some young players and I think they can do the job as well. So, yeah, I hope Webby worked out wide defensively. We were found out by DCE last year. Exactly right, Kiwi Ray. We were definitely found out by Cherry Evans. And Cherry Evans loves a big game against the Warriors. Hopefully he doesn't have it today. Fingers crossed the Warriors can shut him down and don't let him get those opportunities because, when he is on, it helps the Seagulls immensely. So, we've got to watch out for Cherry Evans. And Luke Brooks, I think Luke Brooks as well. He's been playing pretty good for the Seagulls to start the season as well. And, another player where, he was under all such a pressure at the Tigers and, he wasn't performing and, there's so much talk around it. And, he's gone to the Seagulls now, which, there's less pressure on him, there's less pressure on him because he's playing with Cherry Evans. So I think Luke Brooks as well. And, just generally speaking. But look, those two outs, but, Nathan Brown, Ruben Garrett, big outs for the Seagulls. Just looking at the referee in this one. So referee is Chris Butler. Referee is Chris Butler for this game. So Chris Butler, I don't mind Chris Butler. He's not a bad referee. But I see that Dylan Watini is releasing the This is his 195th match this week. And, 195. It's a pretty good. That's pretty close to 200, isn't it? So on the right wing. But, yeah, if you've got any more questions, feel free to do so. I think I might pop off. So any more questions, comments, feel free to send them through. Prediction-wise, obviously, I'm going to go Warriors 1-12 there. And I think we will get the result. And we'll get the 2 points to go and get our 4th win in a row, guys. So 4 wins in a row is what we are aiming for today, this afternoon. Benny saying enjoyed the game. Good work, cousin. Better make a big lunch as it is going to be a big night. Yeah, cheers, Benny G. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. So, guys, I think that might wrap it up. Haven't got any more comments. I'll give a few more minutes for any new viewers to jump in on. If they want to pop in a question or comment, feel free to do so. I may do another of these game day discussion things again, if it all if I've got a bit of time up my sleeve. So Jose is saying here, up the wires, brother, have a good night. Cheers, Jose. I hope you do have a good night and hope everyone else has a good rest of the weekend as well. Enjoy the footy, enjoy the game. Up the bloody wires, up the Warriors. Can't wait. Can't wait for kickoff. And hope the boys can get the 2 points and go 4 wins on the trot, 4 wins in a row. So that's what we will be aiming for this afternoon, to get another big 2 points. And Kiwi Raider, hopefully we get the win, definitely. And Shen, Hello to Shen is saying, have a mean day as well, brother. Cheers, Shen. Appreciate that as well. And Jose is saying, great games tonight. Yes, definitely for sure. There are some good NRL footy matches this evening. But guys, that is it. I think that wraps it up. I better let everyone go. Everyone get their game prep ready for the game. Whether you have a bit of a drink, have something to eat, or you're going to the game, enjoy it. Whether you're watching at home or whether you're watching at a pub or whether you're going to the game in general, enjoy the footy, enjoy the Warriors match, up the Wars, and I'm going to watch the New South Wales Cup team play real soon as well, so that'll be on, and I'm going to tune into that before watching our first graders go to head with the Manly Seagulls as well. But Jose saying cheering on the Bunnies and the Cows later on. Absolutely. I'm also hoping for a Bunnies win over the Sharks and also hoping for a Cows win over the Eels as well. So Richard is saying here, hope the post-match chat is a happy one up the Wars. Yep, looking forward to guys bringing you a bit of a review. So that will be next Monday night. So tune in for that one. I might try and get back to doing those post-game reaction videos, those quick post-game reaction videos after the game. I haven't been doing those this year. So I might start doing those again now. But the full review of the game, like full analysis and chat about the stats and all that, that'll be next Monday night live on the YouTube channel with Daniel and Isaac from the Warriors Anonymous podcast. So they're going to be jumping on with me next Monday night. So that'll be 9 p.m. New Zealand time, 7 p.m. Australia time. We're going to review the game against the Seagulls and hopefully review a win. And I'll probably try and get you guys a post-game sort of quick reaction video after the match, give a little brief summary of how I thought the game was after the game. But guys, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like this live stream. Please click the thumbs up button on this live stream as well. Don't forget, make sure you like this video as well. Make sure you like this live stream, but click the thumbs up, click the bell so you're notified when I upload any new content. And don't forget as well, if you're a new viewer to the YouTube channel and you haven't done so already, please make sure you click the subscribe button. Subscribing to the channel really helps the channel, shows your support for the content as well. And it's much appreciated and it's absolutely free. And trying to get to 3K subscribers. Let's see if we can get there by the end of the 2024 season. And Chris is saying here, you're going to the game with my girls the first time we're going soon. Going to be great up the Wales. Enjoy the game, Chris. Enjoy the atmosphere of a sold-out Go Media Mount Smart Stadium. And I've got to say, man, it is so awesome going to a game at Mount Smart. I absolutely loved my time there. And for those of you who are going to the game, I recommend you highly enjoy your time because the atmosphere, the game day experience is nonetheless. So shout out to the Warriors there, putting up some great game day experience as well. But that's it, everyone. That's it. Have a good one. Up the Wars, and we'll see you all real soon for my post-game reaction video and the review next Monday night on the YouTube channel live with Warriors Anonymous podcast and Daniel and Isaac. So have a good one and enjoy the footy.